What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this, not this video, I'm so used to saying that. I'm going to be doing this live stream. I'm solely going to be talking about positive EV bets, my positive EV betting strategy, talking about the OddsJam bet tracker, all that good stuff. So I'm not going to be placing too many live bets, but it's going to be incredibly, hopefully, informative and helpful live stream. I got absolutely hammered on my live bets that I did last night. I had some 10 minutes to spare. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna hop on live and place some bets. And those bets got absolutely hammered. Really just all lost, really just a bad night of positive EV betting. But that happens. Still obviously am up a ton overall. Unfortunately, not up for the week anymore, which I'll show you when I share my screen. But overall, one of the important things is to keep doing these live streams even after a bad day, so people know that the good days are ahead and not just going to tout the wins and just be silent about the losses. But before I get started, there's a couple things I want to note. First of all, the most important thing you can do as a sports bettor is just to be signed up for every sports book that's available to you. So I'm in Virginia. I'm signed up for all. There's like 8, 9, 10. I forget exactly how many, but I'm signed up for every sports book that's available in Virginia. It's the easiest way, hey buddy, to be got the dogs down here with me, up here with me. Actually, I'm upstairs. But it's the easiest way to be a profitable sports bettor, because when you're signed up for every sports book, you're guaranteeing that you're getting the best odds. So when you're line shopping, the more options you have available, obviously the higher chance you're going to be doing the higher chance you're going to be getting better odds or the best odds. It's also, when you are signed up for every sports book available to you, it's also the best way to maximize the opportunities you can get to find a positive EV bet in general, right? Because if you have every sports book that's available to you, then every opportunity in your state of getting a positive EV bet you're going to have. So what I would recommend you do is sign up or go to the links in the description, see if there's a sports book that is not currently legal in your, or that you're not currently signed up for, that is legal in your state, and then just go ahead and sign up. It's really easy. Takes 2 seconds to sign up. Just got to put in some personal information. Take advantage of those sign up bonuses that you can with the promo code, and it's perfect. Another thing that I want to note is that OddsJam, we have a partner program, referral program now. So there's a couple of ways that you can monetize becoming a team member on the OddsJam team. First of all, if you just sign up for the partner program and you refer people, every payment they make to OddsJam, you get a percentage of that. So easy way to just monetize some people that you think might be a good fit and might want to sign up for OddsJam. So definitely sign up for that. That's in the comments as well. And then I'll share my screen to talk about the bet tracker. So the bet tracker is probably the coolest feature of OddsJam. Obviously, the positive EV betting is great, but I absolutely love the bet tracker. It's completely free, so all you have to do is just sign up for an account using OddsJam, but you don't need to put a card down. You don't need to pay any money. It's completely free to use the bet tracker, and it gives you access to all these views here. So I've been touting how much money I've been up this week, and then yesterday I just got hammered, absolutely demolished. So now I'm down for the week. So that's probably what I deserve from bragging about it. So got to take the losses along with the W's. But I love seeing this because, it's easy when you're having a bad day to just be dejected and wondering what you're doing wrong and want to do everything differently. But seeing these, this is if I end up down this week, it'll be my 5th week out of 20 that I've been down, right? Obviously I was down this week over 300, then I was up 214, up almost 600, up to 11. So obviously made those losses back and then some. Hopefully this week I can regroup. I got some bets today, so check out the player props and the NCAA college hoops video. Got some bets that I really like, but using this bet tracker is amazing, and it's free. So the way it works is you just go to the bet tracker. These are all my pending bets. So far, so good. Green means you are beating the closing line. Green equals good. Hopefully everybody can understand that. Green, like I said, equals good. Red equals bad. So I don't have anything that is red as of right now. Tobias Harris just hasn't updated yet for his rebounds. This is one of my plays. These are 3 of my college hoops plays. And then I went ahead and locked in some bets this morning. Aren't public, you know, whatever. But so far, so good. Everything is green. The important thing to note here is just because it's green doesn't mean it's going to win. So like if you look at, I mean, just loss. Some really, really bad luck, but green. I also have some bets that are red that won. So just because every bet is green doesn't mean every bet's going to win, and not every bet that's red is going to lose. But the goal is if you can stack positive expected value bets on top of each other, then that's how you will be profitable in the long run. So you want this number to be high. Generally, the higher the percentage you beat CLV, the higher your profits are going to be. So that's kind of how that works. And then what I'm going to do now is actually go to the positive expected value page. So this lists every opportunity in which you could bet on a positive EV bet. The way the positive EV is calculated. So OddsJam, what they do is calculate what they deem to be the true line of a market. So they call it the OddsJam perfect line. It's the sharpest line in the world. Everything that is every positive EV bet is based off the OddsJam perfect line. And what it does is calculates the OddsJam perfect line, and then it identifies opportunities in which you are going to get better odds on another sports book. So like in this case, it's a soccer bet. The play is on the over 2.5 or 3.5 goals, right? So the OddsJam perfect line prices that at plus 123. And then what they do is they calculate the no vig odds. And the vig is just the juice that sportsbooks charge. The OddsJam perfect line is no different. It calculates it, including the juice. So that way we can tell what the market width is, which I'll talk about later. And then again, it spits out an opportunity where you're getting better odds elsewhere. So FanDuel, we can get this bet at plus 154, and the OddsJam perfect line prices it at plus 123. So you're getting better odds than what OddsJam deems the true line to be, and that is an positive expected value bet. Not Bob, but I am drinking some morning coffee. And then how this percentage works is the higher or the greater the difference between the OddsJam perfect line and the line you're getting it at on a sports book, the higher this percentage is going to be. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the higher percentage means it's a better bet or means that you should put more money on it. There's more that goes into it. Number one, if you update your positive EV settings and you put in your bankroll and you click this calculator here that I just clicked, it spits out a lot of information that I find really valuable. Most importantly, the amount to wager. It's kind of easy. It just makes it takes away a lot of the thought for you. And the way this amount to wager number is calculated. So first of all, it takes your bankroll. So whatever your bankroll is, that is a number in which it goes off of. And then what it does is it uses a formula called the Kelly Criterion method. You don't need to know how the Kelly Criterion method is calculated exactly. You don't need to know the exact formula, but what it does is takes your bankroll and then it spits out a number based on the win percentage. And this is just based on the no vig odds of the OddsJam perfect line. And then it multiplies that by the odds that you're actually betting it on. So ways that this number will increase are two ways. Taking out the fact of your bankroll, right? Is this win percentage. So the higher this win percentage, the more money it's going to tell you to bet on it. Like I increased it to 55, amount to wager, you didn't see that. The amount to wager went up. I decreased it to 40, amount to wager went down. So that's one way. I forget what this is at, but it doesn't matter. So that's one way in which this amount to wager number goes up is based on the win percentage. And then it also changes based on what the odds you're betting it at. So right now, 154, it tells me whatever, $10. So it changes to 160. Now I should put $25 on it, 175. Now it's $60 essentially. So that's kind of how that works. So it takes account all that information and spits out a number, which I find really helpful because you don't have to think like, oh, should I put more money on this bet or this one? It does all of it for you. Next up is market width. And this is to answer the question of, should I just bet every bet that shows up on the positive EV page? And the answer to that is no. We have parameters that we recommend based on market width. And the market width is a number calculated by adding or subtracting the two sides of the OddsJam perfect line. So it doesn't matter what the odds are that you're betting it at in order to calculate market width. You just need to look at both sides of the OddsJam perfect line. So for this one, the way you calculate it, since it's a plus and a minus, you just subtract the two numbers. So 152 minus 123, that would be 29. So this bet would have 29 cents in market width. And what it does, and what market width signifies is, the confidence in the line that it's being priced at. So the lower the number, the better. The lower the number means that the OddsJam perfect line is more confident in the lines that they are pricing this market at. So we want lower numbers. So for game prop like this soccer one, we wouldn't recommend betting anything above 25 cents in market width. So this one, 29, not a bet. 27, not a bet. 27, not a bet. Here's one that would be a bet. And since it's two minuses, you just add them together. So 18 plus 4 would be 22 cents. So this would be a bet. Let's see if I can get it. Points bet under 131, Connecticut versus Seton Hall. So this is an example of a bet that you would take. So general, no. Dog's getting in the trash. General rule of thumb is anything below 25 cents. 25 cents and below is a play. And then if you can find anything 15 and below, that is incredibly valuable. So we'd recommend putting even more money on that one. And this one, let's see if I can get it. So the play was under 131.5. Oh, okay. So the line changed, no longer a positive EV bet. That's fine. That happens. Lines change. And I dilly-dally too much and it went away. So here's one that would be a bet: Arizona versus Stanford. I'm not gonna keep going through these, but that's kind of how that works. So we don't really care. Obviously we care, but I should say the higher percentage doesn't necessarily mean it's an auto bet if it's not within market width. Like the highest, what's that? The top. Well, I guess this one's new. This one is a bet, but two of the top three, I would not bet because of the market width. And like I said, if you can find something with 15 cents and below, let me see if I can find one. That would be really valuable. And like I said, those we recommend sometimes putting like almost double or triple, depending on the bet, what the calculator tells you should bet on. But looks like I can't find any as of right now. There's some pretty good, pretty tight markets. Like 20's good. I saw an 18 one. 26, 24, 20. Yeah, I can't find one. 20 because you add those together, but 20 another one. Either way, lower the better. So that's kind of how that works. So it's not necessarily that you should bet every single. Here's one, 13. This would be a good bet. 13 cents in market width. Maple leaves -2. So it tells me to put 28 on it. I'd probably put 60. And then I have player props filtered out. I love betting on player props. The only rule of thumb there is that anything above, so we up that to 40 cents. So instead of not betting anything 25 cents and above, we wouldn't recommend betting anything 40 cents and above. And that's pretty much how that works. So like I said, wasn't placing any live bets. I tried to get that one, but it didn't work. But that's okay. But that's just to give you an overview of the OddsJam positive EV page. Talked about the bet tracker, which again is completely free. I really can't recommend it enough. All you do is just sign up, make an account. You don't have to put down a credit card. Use the bet tracker just to show you what it's like. And then once you realize how amazing the bet tracker is, you can sign up for a free trial, 7 days, no cost. Once you realize how valuable OddsJam is, after the free trial, you'll want to sign up for the year. Other than that, again, look at the links in the description to sign up for the partner program, become a team member of OddsJam, and then just sign up for every sportsbook that's available to you. Make sure you're getting the best odds. But that's all I got for this live stream. Thanks for tuning in and have a good one.